Nearly 6 weeks after Smitty's exploded, cleanup efforts may be ramping up, but the answers, they are not. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Sharice Gibson.
And I'm Katie Moore. Officials have held a few press conferences, including one yesterday. But when we pressed the governor and the EPA about the oil in the Tangipahoa River, I'll get it out, they skirted our questions.
Yeah, Alyssa Curtis has been working to really get those residents answers. She's joining us now in studio. Alyssa, how do residents feel about the government responses that we've gotten so far?
Yeah, well, a lot of residents have told us they feel like they've been left in the dark, and they still have questions about the explosion and the aftermath. We've heard from the governor and the EPA twice now following the explosion, but after those press conferences, honestly, we still have more questions. Governor Landry says he and the EPA have been transparent in the aftermath of the Smitty's explosion.
There's been no hiding of the ball. We have been completely transparent.
But a lot of questions still have yet to be answered. They've released the list of chemicals that were on site at the time of the explosion, but how much of those chemicals burned up and ended up in the environment still isn't clear.
We've recovered over 4 million gallons of oily materials from the Tangipahoa River and ponds, so we estimate that we're 75% complete with the oily material recovery effort.
We also don't know how much the cleanup is costing taxpayers. We've heard from the governor and the EPA a few times now, but we still have yet to hear from Smitty's. The company has yet to grant any interview requests, nor have they attended a press conference. In an email response Thursday, they said, quote, "We don't have anyone today for an interview." After pressing them for an interview, they sent a statement saying in part, since the explosion, quote, "We have been working closely with the Environmental Protection Agency and all other local, state, and federal agencies to assist in the cleanup efforts to ensure the response is safe and effective." We also don't know how and if Smitty's will be held accountable.
These types of accidents happen. There is no 100% proof plan out there or a situation under which you can guarantee that something like this doesn't happen.
And one of the biggest questions that still looms, how did this explosion happen?
Well, Alyssa, the EPA says that they're going to ramp up the cleaning, increase the pace that they're going, but did they give us a date as to when they'll be finished cleaning up this?
No, they didn't give us a timeline. All they said was they want to do this as quickly as possible, but of course be as thorough as possible.
Yeah, well, that's good to hear.
Yes.
But I think we have a lot of questions
Absolutely.
for all of those officials involved.
Absolutely. We're hoping to get an answer at some point, and we're of course going to keep pressing them.
Okay, thanks so much, Alyssa. We know you will.